These
Are you a smart guy?
are the times when reporters disrespected NBA players.
Did you guys lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
First, one of the most controversial players was asked about LeBron's legacy, if you could call it that.
Tristan called LeBron a great father after the Chicago game. What? Yes, he did.
Great father. Oh, a great father.
Father.
Oh, I thought he's. Oh, my bad. I interpreted that completely wrong. I thought you said he was a great father to him. I was like, what?
Called him a great father. So what type of parental role has he played for you and your teammates, LeBron?
Oh, okay. So you. Yeah. Parental role. Honestly, I'm. You know, he's. I don't know how to really answer that question. He's been a great leader for us. I have one father. That's my dad, Dwight Irving. But for us, in terms of learning the nuances of the game and also how to win on the court and also how to carry ourselves off the court, I feel like he's been a great influence in that role.
I mean, maybe LeBron isn't Kyrie's father, but I want him to be mine. This next reporter obviously wants to be like family to Steph, because he calls him by his real name and then asks an extremely strange question. And Steph's reaction is priceless.
Wardell, why is Kelly so good at putback dunks?
Freak athlete, but he's got a great eye for the timing of it. And
a reporter also wants to know if Steph is heartless and hates his family with this next question.
You should tweet a dagger. How often do you guys talk after games, and what's that relationship like after a big win like this?
It's my wife. We talk all the time. What you mean?
I mean, like, how late is she up? Well, yes, that's.
I hope she's the first person I call after games.
I mean, her being awake at late hour. You're getting home kind of late, right?
That's the utmost support for sure. I mean, you about to try to get me in trouble over here.
No. It's a good tweet.
Come on, man. What do you want him to say? In the next question, I feel for Draymond, because I certainly would not know what to say to this.
Draymond, here's an interesting question. So last year you visit us. Game 3, there's no flood. You win. Game 4, there was flood. You lose. And this year you visit us. Game 3, there's a flood. You win. Game 4, there's no flood. Game 3 there's flood. You lose. Game 4, there's no flood. You win.
Brother,
so
you asked me about the flood in practice the other day, and I said I pray for the city of Houston because you don't want to see anyone go through that. I feel like you keep trying to get at like us hitting threes or something, and you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me, but you're not, because I feel sorry for the people of Houston. People are losing their homes, losing their cars, losing their lives, losing loved ones, and you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me about the threes we're hitting. I know what you're getting at, but you're not getting that out of me. It sucks. If I was from Houston, I'd do anything I can to help the city out. And I'm sure some of those guys are going to do what they can to help the city out. And you saw a donation the other night. It sucks. Stop trying to do that. That's not cool, man. You keep asking me the same question about this flood. These people are losing their lives, bruh. Losing their homes. Don't ask me that no more, because it ain't cool. And you're not getting the statement you want out of me. That's not cool, man. Stop doing that.
That may be the weirdest question I've ever heard. This next one may be even weirder, though, and Shaq has the greatest comeback I've ever seen.
Shaq, let's just say that a snake bit your mom right up here, right in the chest area. Would you be willing to suck the venom out to win the title?
No, but I will with your wife.
Thank you, Shaq.
The Mamba had venom in his veins. So, when he was asked a disrespectful question, he didn't even give this reporter the light of day.
Can you guard them? Excuse me? Can you guys guard them as a team? No.
Kobe didn't put up with no bullshit. Just like Greg Popovich, legendary Coach Pop was known for his short answers he gave, so reporters were always trying to push his buttons.
Was there just a... Jesus.
He's LeBron James. That's what makes him difficult to guard. Anybody else?
You ask him a disrespectful question, and he's gonna call you out!
Makes a mistake like not wearing their jersey when they're coming out to play. How frustrating is it for you to keep composure in that moment? How hard is
You're
it?
serious.
I'm.
Anybody else got a question? Makes any sense?
Is it? Does that not bother you?
Anybody? Not a lick. Why would it bother me?
It doesn't bother you that someone's not wearing their jersey when they're on the court?
You talk about learning defense.
About 5 games, 5 blowouts. To us who don't really know the game, how do you explain that?
You're serious. You really think I can explain that?
In simplest terms. I know you can. Question is, will you?
Good Lord. Yeah. And they pay you, don't they? They pay
Very little.
Thus the question.
If you're gonna disrespect one of the greatest coaches of all time, you're gonna get it. If you're gonna disrespect one of the greatest players of all time, you're gonna get laughed out of the press room.
This is for both of you. You have a great defense. They're averaging 104 points a game. You have a lot of offense. You haven't broke 100 yet. Is the problem your lackluster defense, or is it the problems you're having offensively? Lackluster offense.
The problem is we're down 2-1. That's the problem. We got to figure out how to tie it up.
Eric Spoelstra helped lead that Heat team with LeBron and D-Wade to 2 championships, but he knows not to disrespect his competition. So this year during the NBA Finals, when Spo was asked about defeating Nikola Jokic in a game, this was his response.
It's probably oversimplifying things, but sometimes when teams play against Jokic, you turn him into a scorer, you turn him into a passer, and he controls the game. He only had 4 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You know, it's just, that's the untrained eye that says something like that. This guy's an incredible player. You know, twice in 2 seasons, he's been the best player on this planet. You can't just say, oh, make him a scorer.
And he's also not about to let some reporter change the narrative for him.
Coach, you gave San Antonio the credit, and you mentioned a couple of times that you're in the finals. How does a team in their 4th finals come out in the finals, their first home game, and get beat to the ball, to get stomped the way they did? The kind of heart that your championship team has to come out tonight like they did mentally has to be something that's a problem.
Clearly.
Brian Scalabrine doesn't think it's a problem that he sat on the bench during a finals game, and he doesn't let this reporter get to him when he gets asked about it.
Last question here before we finish up with the Lakers.
Brian, congratulations. I'm from Europe, from the Netherlands, a country where we're all. I enjoyed the final so much, and this game was very great. But how is it for you, watching it from the sideline, not able to play even 1 little second in the finals? Is that hard?
Why would you think that's funny? I'll tell you, it's not that difficult to do, because guess what? In maybe now you can say, I didn't play a second, but in 5 years, you guys are going to forget. In 10 years, I'll still be a champ. In 20 years, I'll tell my kids I probably started. And in 30 years, I probably told them I got the MVP. So I'm really not too worried about it.
Great.
All right.
Congratulations.
We'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Brian.
Scalabrine may tell a fib to his kids and say he was an MVP, but Russ can actually back that up with his MVP season. And when reporters ask him dumb questions, he doesn't put up with it.
Kyrie, do you want to comment on that at all?
What?
There's a video.
Look like, man.
Okay.
For real, man. Thank
I didn't
you.
know if you wanted to clear
What would I
anything
ever
up.
say that?
I didn't know if you wanted to clear anything up. I didn't
what
know
up?
what you were saying.
What video?
There's a video that the Thunder Twitter account tweeted out.
What video?
It's a video of you putting up a shot pregame. And ran off and yelled
I would
something.
never
in the
say no
tunnel.
other man's name like that, for one.
That's all.
Ooh, Thank you, Kyrie. What do I look like? I was talking to my trainer's daughter. His daughter's name is Jamie. Thank you, Jamie.
Do you think Harden is a max player? Or would you rate him as a shooting guard in the NBA?
James Harden is a great player for our team. He does a lot of great things for us, and he's going to continue to do that for us. No more questions for you, bro.
Avery Johnson in the next clip wishes this reporter had no more questions, because he asked him such a dumb question that Johnson redirected it back at him.
What was your impression of that Wade's drive to the basket there on the guy and got the free throws?
You tell me. What was your impression?
Unfortunately, nobody cares about my impression.
No, but you tell everybody here. You tell us. What was your impression?
My impression was he got 2 free throws out of it.
No, that's all right. That's a political answer. So let me ask you the question again. What was your impression on that play? We're waiting.
Did he get fouled?
I'm asking you the question. What was your impression?
I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say?
No, I want you to give everybody an honest answer. We got people from Israel and Minnesota, Chicago, all over, Dallas, Germany.
I'll follow up with another question if that's all right.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
All right.
Don't stutter.
The free throw, the timeout issue at the end there again. I'm still confused. Was it supposed to be called after the second timeout, or that's the first one, or?
And pretty much most people who've ever been involved in the NBA for 20, 30 years know we wouldn't want one anyway with only one timeout left.
Johnson got pissed at that reporter, but when Shaq was told he was getting fined a lot of money, he had a laugh.
The NBA fined you $35,000.
They fined me $35,000? Why, Kevin? I got fined $35,000. Why, Kevin? They fined me $35,000. Kevin,
What was even funnier was when All-Star Karl Anthony Towns nervously came to interview Kevin Durant, and he asked the most convoluted question I've ever heard.
Hello, my name is Karl Towns, and I am a freshman basketball player at St. Joseph High School in Metuchen, New Jersey. Today, I enjoyed the unique opportunity to meet and interview one of my basketball idols. Did anyone in your whole life playing basketball, did they ever make you feel that you needed to work harder than them and they acted they were better just to make you feel a better player and be a better player?
Yeah, for sure. My brother was always the guy that pushed me to be the best I can be.
I wish him continued success on and off the court, and will be cheering for him every step of the way. Reporting for MSG Varsity in Philadelphia, I am Karl Towns.
It's cool to see him getting an opportunity as a kid. Giannis wishes he got an opportunity in the NBA Finals this year, and a reporter disrespectfully brought it up to him, and he was heated.
I just asked Bud the exact same question, but I'm curious for you. Do you view this season as a failure?
Oh my God. Okay, because I'm not that up. You asked me the same question last year, Eric. Okay, do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? No. Every year you work towards something, towards a goal, right? Which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success. And if you've never, I don't want to make it personal. So there's always steps to it. Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years was a failure? That's what you're telling me? No, I'm asking you a question. Yes or no? Okay, exactly. So why you asking me that question? It's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports. There's good days, bad days. Some days you are able to be successful, some days you're not. Some days it's your turn, some days it's not your turn. And that's what sports is about. You don't always win.
I don't know if I agree with Giannis there. Seems like a bit of copium. Chris Paul certainly doesn't need copium when asked about whether his team would win the next game or not.
Chris, will the Clippers be back here Sunday playing a Game 7?
What?
Your feeling about, your level of confidence that you'll be back here again.
What you think? I'm on the team. What you want me to say? No, it's over. That's what you want to hear? Yes. Come on, man. You've been doing this long enough. Seriously, right?
If you can expand upon that.
No, I don't know. Everybody in here laughing for a reason.
Reporters gotta chill with the disrespect. WNBA players continue to disrespect NBA players when they claim that they should get paid more even when the league is losing over $10 million a year. So players go out to prove it on the court. Click here if you want to see men versus women in basketball.